Today we will learn how to question/rubric 2. The point behind this rubric is to explain the author's line of reasoning by identifying the claims used to build the argument and the connections between those claims. Here's a picture of the question that we are understanding. The main argument is understanding and analyzing the argument. There are 3 separate point categories in this rubric. There's 2 points, there's 4 points, and there's 6 points. The 2 points, you get 2 points by saying the response omits or misidentifies the author's claims and provides little to no explanation of how the author establishes the line of reasoning. For 4 points, you get the response identifies some of the author's claims and the connections between them that produce a limited explanation of the author's line of reasoning. For the 6-point category, the author response identifies the author's relevant claims and the connections between them, producing a thorough explanation of the author's line of reasoning. This is an image of the complete rubric that is provided to us by the AP test. There are 3 different categories, however, we will be focusing on category 2, which we mentioned in the previous slide. There are 2 additional scores in these categories. There is 0, which is 0, and then there's NR, which means no response is provided. In order to earn a 0, a score of 0 is assigned to a single row of the rubric when response displays a below minimum level of quality as identified in the row of the rubric, basically stating that your response was so bad that it would not even earn little evidence or credit the author's credibility at all. Another way to earn a 0 is scores of 0 are assigned to all rows of the rubric when the response is off topic, a repetition of the prompt, entirely crossed out, a drawing or markings, or a response other than the English language. There is one more other response, however. There is NR. The way you earn an NR or no response is you must leave that area completely blank of all writing.
In order to get a good grade on question 2, you have to get OLECT.
In order to help you understand question and rubric 2, we have come up with a clever acronym to help you remember. OLECT. OLECT stands for Outline and Brainstorm, O, Listing Your Claims, L, Explaining Your Line of Reasoning, E, Clear and Consistent Answers, C, and double-checking your reasoning and grammar, D.
Step 1 to getting OLECT is to outline/brainstorm.
Okay, now we are going to go a little bit in depth on the O portion, outlining and brainstorming. In this step, you will create a roadmap describing your ideas, basically stating you're outlining your paper in a way where you can organize your thoughts on the argument made by the author himself. We found an example article of this. It is called Just Build Trump's Stupid Wall Already. Example is, Trump says idea for a wall was a joke. Past incidents with Trump proves he is definitely not joking about this. The plan for a wall was illogical, expensive, and unlikely to be effective. Trump and his supporters will not easily be dissuaded and will want to go through his plan no matter what. And past attempts at building a divider have proved ineffective over long distances.
Step 2 to getting OLECT is to list the claims.
The next letter in the acronym is L, listing your claims. Once again, creating this will allow you to see the most important features of the article, such as the main claims, and by listing them, you can isolate the true claims and better support them. For example, Trump will likely take action in building his wall no matter what. Building a wall will not solve illegal immigration problems, and the only way to stop illegal immigration is to penalize employers who hire illegal immigrants.
Step 3 to getting OLECT is to explain your line of reasoning.
The next letter in the acronym we're going to talk about is E, explain the line of reasoning. This is a part of understanding the article's claims and helps you further understand the reasoning behind the author's claims to build a stronger support for your argument. This is a major point in strengthening your argument. Some tips to help explaining your line of reasoning is using your evidence provided by the author, making sure you choose the right evidence that actually supports your argument rather than it goes against it, and focus in on explaining the argument rather than introducing new sides and perspectives.
Step 4 to getting OLEC is to have clear and consistent answers.
The letter C in the acronym OLEC stands for Clear and Consistent Answers. In order to have some clear and consistent answers, you must not stretch out your answers, you must get to your point without any extra fluff or information, you must keep it short, sweet, and effective, and you must not repeat yourself in your passage.
Step 5 to getting OLEC is to double check your reasoning and grammar.
The last letter in OLEC is D. Double check reasoning and grammar. Some things how to double check your reasoning and grammar include, after answering your questions, make sure what you wrote makes sense. If you don't check back, scorers might understand what you want to say and it may be confusing to them. And again, finally, make sure your answers are clear, concise, and very neat.
And that's how you get OLEC.
That is all for this slideshow. Thank you, and good luck on your AP exam.